What's up, guys? Mac Daddy Dipper here. I'm Big Mac, and I'm gonna be your host for today's video. Today's video is a question was asked me a long time ago. I never really answered this question, but after I packed my lip full of dip, I'm gonna explain to you why I quit playing baseball. As y'all all know, I played for 13 years. I went from little league, then I started playing on pretty kick-ass travel teams. Didn't ever try out for high school. I did try out one year, but I didn't make it. I tried out in 8th grade and felt like I should have made it, but I didn't. Um, so I'm gonna explain to you why I quit. And for some reason, even the high school coaches are now, "Oh, why'd you quit? Why'd you quit?" I'm gonna answer that right after I pack my lip. That's one thing I do that baseball. That's one thing I do that baseball players do right. I just repeated myself. Wow, kind of weird. But baseball is actually where I got started dipping. So that's one thing from baseball I'll hold on to for a while. Especially my last year. My last year playing ball was pretty much the peak of when I was dipping. That was when I was dipping 3 cans a day, all day, every day. Selling dip at school. Dip was my life. Not so much anymore, but I still love my dip. Mud jug of the day is the American flag. Now on to the video. A few of the high school baseball coaches and a few old coaches of mine, from Little League on up, ask me all the time, why did I quit playing baseball? It's kind of hard to explain. But the year before my last year, I was good. I wasn't bad. And I always had a knack for coming in at just the right moment. Like, I remember hitting a home run at Oconee County. Short field. Very short field. Only 300 feet. Managed to hit one out. Just scraped the wall, too. I'm not saying I don't have any power. But, because, in batting practice, hell, I was hitting them way farther than the fence was. But I managed to just get enough of it. I didn't think it went out at first, so I was like hustling around second, and they're like, "Slow down, it's out." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." We ended up losing that game because of another home run, but I still thought that was pretty fun. That was a good memory. But then the next year, that was the year before I had eye surgery. Because I was born with one eye would look straight at you, this eye would look kind of off to the right or left somewhere, I kind of looked like I had googly eyes. So, and for some reason I was able to play outfield extremely good with that eye. But I was getting tired of being made fun of for having that kind of eye, so I spent $10,000, and insurance paid a good bit of that, but I think I still had to pay like $2,000 still. surgery to fix it. Well, the next season came around, and I was very good defense, but I sucked at offense. Last year, that one home run was the only one I hit, and that was all I could do, just to hit a single. But then again, I did get walked a lot, so you know, it kind of evened itself out. I still had like a 250, 270 average, something like that. But I probably had the highest on base percentage on the team because I got walked a lot and I got hit by the pitch a lot. So next season rolls around, and first game of my second to last season, it broke my wrist. Dude threw a curveball, started in the strike zone. I went to swing at it, and I was wanting to drill the shit out of that ball. So I gave it the hardest swing I could. That ball literally just curved right into my wrist in full swing. Shattered. It just broke it. I mean, you could tell. By the way, it was swollen. For a good 2 weeks, I could not hold a bat in my hand. But I'd always and that was in like the 6th or 7th inning of that game. I remember I got a base hit before that. I got a base hit, you know, a little single up the middle. And that was the thing, because the batting practice, that eye surgery helped offensively, but cut down defensively. Ever since the eye surgery, my depth perception kicked in, and I couldn't tell where the ball was. Like, I couldn't tell if I overran it, underran it, or anything. Yet I could play the infield like nothing else. Like, we always play the infield. I'd be the fat kid playing shortstop. But yet I was catching line drives, snagging ground balls like it was nothing. But my coach was too damn stupid and he saw me miss every ball in the outfield, every fly ball. You know, ground ball, hell, I could get that, but when it was hitting air in the outfield, I couldn't tell where it was going. I couldn't tell if it was going at me, over me, in front of me. Like, I remember one time I got so bad I was close to the infield. I was running toward the ball when it hit the warning track. I mean, it was really pointless of me being in the outfield. But since, you know, I'm a larger guy and I had a really good throwing arm that was accurate. Like, I could throw the ball from the outfield to home plate, you know, no problem. It'd be accurate. Dead on. We had 3 assists the season before. I have a strong throwing arm, and it was dead on accurate. I used to practice my throwing a lot. But, excuse me, I'm going to have to move you here. But, one thing I loved doing more than anything was taking infield. Like, you hit ground balls to me, I enjoyed that. Even if the ball came out and hit me in the face, I still enjoyed the hell out of it. It was fun. And 9 times out of 10, I could get to it. If I could get to it, I was gonna get it. You know, I wasn't half bad playing, you know, second base, shortstop. I wasn't very good at third base. I didn't like third base very much. But, you know, a lot of coaches were pretty stupid in making me play, I think it was left field. Left field was not my position. I could play right field okay. Right field I could play for some reason. Left field I couldn't. Like I liked it when the ball kind of tailed away from me, because I could actually tell more where it was going. But a dead pull hitter hits it straight to me, that's going down for a hit. Or it'll land on the top of my head and knock me out. Which I think it did one time. Or it did knock me out, but anyway. So me, after a lot of disagreements with the coaches, you know, I wanted to play infield, they wanted me in the outfield. They finally, I think they let me play shortstop one game. Didn't make a single error. Made pretty good plays. Like I kind of did a little backhanded grab on a line drive. It was sinking. I caught it right off top of my shoes. You know. They let me play the last game of the season. I played half a game at short, and that was just because the other shortstop, he got hurt. I think he hurt his leg or something. I forgot. I think he pulled something. And what it is, they'd rotate the outfielders in and out. Like, I think I'd play 3 innings, they'd play 3 innings, and then I'd play another 3. But the shortstop pulled something, so they're like, who wants to be replaced? And I'm like, me! God damn it, I said me! So they finally let me play, and I was just like, yay! And I did pretty damn good. And so, but he wouldn't let me stay there. So I was really pissed. And plus, after a few bench clearing brawls that I got involved in, you know, that's why I do not play in Stevenstown anymore. Because I got in a few fights up there. And, you know, me being on a team full of rednecks, I kind of yelled some racial things that I didn't necessarily mean, but at the time of the moment, you know, they're wanting to fight, so bring it on. I probably shouted the N-word more than Lil Wayne in a rap battle. But anyway, so after that season, I ended up hitting really well. I hit close to 300. Made the All-Star team for the travel team. You know, we traveled a little bit farther. Got eliminated the second round though. I remember I got ejected the last game because I got pissed off and I kind of went all Bobby Cox on one of the umpires. I started calling him a stupid piece of shit. Got ejected. But you know, fuck the umpire. But so next season came around, and this was this past year. Just got my license, and you know, I was getting able to drive myself to the games and stuff. You know, and then I got not hurt, but I got mad. Bottom line is I got mad because I got hit by a pitch, and the umpire said I leaned into it, and really I threw my hand up so it wouldn't hit me in the jaw. Because it was like that, and having to hit my hand, and you know, if something hits your hand, you're gonna want to do that. Well, I ended up catching the ball, so I dropped it. The first, he's like, "No, you leaned into it. You leaned into it." So I got pissed off. My hand was already swelling up. I'm like, do you think I'd do this to me on purpose? And he's like, still, you leaned into it. You leaned into it. And so I was forced to finish that bat with only one hand. I ended up grounding out to short. And when I got in the dugout, I literally reared back and I just punched the dugout wall as hard as I could. Fractured these two fingers and then these two on the other hand. So I was kind of stuck to doing that. And you know, the coaches got pissed off at me and we barked at it in the parking lot. I got my truck stormed off. I didn't quit, but you know. So I showed up to the next practice. You know, I was kind of over it, calmed down. Went through the routines, but then a day later after that, I got the word that one of my friends had passed away from a car accident. And on my way to his funeral, I was turning, and a truck came over the hill, and I didn't see him, and he hit me head on, going approximately like 70 miles an hour, I think is what the paramedic said. But you know, which was way too fast because the speed limit was 55. And you know, they should have been directing traffic. That was just stupid on their part. And it messed me up bad. One of these hit me in the head, kind of knocked me, dazed me a little bit. The seat belt, when I hit, ripped, and my shoulder was really kind of fucked up after that, because my shoulder hit the door panel, and I couldn't really move it as good as I can. I still can't move it because it still kind of pops out in and out of place a lot. And my knee ended up going through the steering wheel. So now I'm stuck with a bad left shoulder, bad left knee. The whole left side of my body's kind of messed up now. I mean, I was still able to move fine, I mean. But after that, I couldn't really swing a bat very well. I couldn't catch near as well. Couldn't run near as well. I mean, it was just awful. So after that, I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to hang it up. And plus, kind of during that season, I just kind of lost interest. Like, I don't know why. I love baseball. Baseball has always been my favorite sport. But you know, finally, after a long time, it just kind of dawned on me it wasn't my thing anymore. And plus, after that car wreck, you know, I knew I wasn't going to be anywhere near as good. I'd have to be, like I'm just now, probably 100%. I'm as close to 100% as I'm going to get. But, so, during the summer, I kind of got a summer job at a gym, and I started MMA. And I kind of fell in love with it. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I don't practice it as of now because the program kind of fizzled out. I think it was me and two other dudes like in their 30s that were actually doing the program, and it wasn't bringing in enough money, and it just wasn't all that great of an experience. But I did learn a lot there, and I'm trying to find a decent program now. But that's kind of my new passion. I like boxing, MMA, you know, martial arts. It's just kind of cool looking to me. I know I'm not necessarily a violent person, but I won't let nobody run over me. And so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. I like MMA and boxing, baseball. I still watch every game of the Braves. I know I'm wearing a Detroit hat, but you know. So that's why I quit playing baseball. And with that note, I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. It's a 20-minute video. I normally don't make them this long. If you watch this whole video, I salute you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mac Daddy Dipper. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.